What's going on, guys? It's Cody from Phat Kids Gaming, and today we are here with episode 12 of PhatCraft. So my plans today are to get started on a fully automatic carrot, potato, wheat, beetroot farm over here in this little section. I am going to put it above the water, I believe. So my idea is to have this as like an AFK area where I can get resources. Here's what we have so far. This is just from about a half an hour of AFK. So, and we got some witches in here, and spiders are actually dying in there. I don't know how, because spiders aren't supposed to spawn in there. That's actually really odd, but okay. Yeah, that's really weird. Okay. But we need to get 4 villagers to automate all 4 of those crops. And my plan is just to have a little 2x2 grid here of the 4 different farms, so we can see them all. And to have eventually this island here be dug down into like a big boring project, and all of the hoppers will lead to like one centralized silo item filtered zone. I think that would be really, really cool. But that's a little bit of ways. That's kind of more into the future. But for now, we need to get 4 farmer villagers in order to automate these farms, and we need to have kind of like a protection zone here for them to kind of stay in while we go and get the other ones. So I'm going to do the same method I did last time, and I'm just going to boat them from like the shores. I'm going to go down this shore a little bit past that other one because there's no farmers left after we built the iron farm. So we're going to go down that way even farther. And if that fails, then I'll head down the coastline the other way and hopefully find a village that way. So I'll meet you when I find something. Does this village look similar to any of you guys? I believe that this is the village we came across when we were hunting for the end. There appears to be, oh, that's just an armor. Let's see what we can find here. Ah. But we have some spiders, and hopefully we can find ourselves a farmer villager. What was in here? Oh, there we go. Alright, so we're gonna go right the way up here because I saw some zombies as I was coming in. Alrighty, let's see what kind of villager you are. Well, we have 3 blacksmiths, a butcher, 4 blacksmiths, and a butcher. Wow. Anyone in here? Another blacksmith. Okay. Let's check these homes. Anyone? Another one. Wow. Let's check this house over here. Oh, how many blacksmiths are there going to be? I don't think this village has a farmer, so we're gonna have to keep on searching, I guess. So we're over here flying with the elytra. See if we can find a village in this plains biome. Seems to be where I'm the most lucky, which is why I love to search them. But from what I'm finding, we are not having any luck today. Alright. Alrighty, so I've just boated on down to the swamp biome where we died quite a few episodes ago. But I remembered this village being here from that, and I had it marked down. So I decided to come here and see if we could find a farmer because I never took villagers from this one. So blacksmith, butcher, fisherman. Oh, brown coat. Okay, so that can be a farmer. Butcher, blacksmith. That looks like a farmer. Get in the boat, my friend. Get in it, buddy. There we go. Okay, that's one. That looks like a farmer to me. Shepherd. I don't think it matters what skill thing they are, but that's 2 of them captured, but I can only bring 1 home at a time, obviously. But these cords are very close to our house, which means it's entirely possible for us to get them there. So I'm gonna bring these 2 little fellows home and create a place out of netherrack, I think, just to kind of store them in for a little bit. And I will get back to you. Here we have it. The first farmer. Alright. But now we have this Nice challenge. I always love. Oh, this is sand too. This needs to be a dirt block. And that's how you get them onto land. Have him fully encased, and there's a torch in there so that nothing can spawn in there. I am going to go sleep the night away, and then we will get to work on this farm. So I will go collect all of the cobblestone, dirt, minecart tracks, minecarts. I don't know if we actually have the gold for that now that I think about it. Let's go actually check on that really quick and see if we have enough gold. Because if not, up 19 should be, yeah, that should be enough, I would think. Alright, let's go sleep the night away and get to work. Alrighty, so I've done some resource gathering. Got all those. We're up to this many seeds. So this is enough to fill up the villager if he doesn't have anything in him. So if I remember properly, it's 8. I think it's 8 stacks is what we need to give him. He should be over here encased in this little netherrack thing. We need to give him 8 sets of seeds because it's really the only thing I have 8 stacks of. So we're going to do seeds first. But I think first we should set up the farm. Yeah, let's actually set up the farm first in case anything terrible happens to him beforehand. Then we'll already have everything else set up. And then all we have to do is just bring over another farmer. So let's do that. So here's our first set for the minecart track. So this grid is a 10 by 10 grid. And I plan on having one next to it, one behind it, and then one over there for each of the automated farms. And this rail design here should be just fine. I'll replace some of them with the powered rails, put these levers underneath, and then that all will be sorted and done. I'll have to do some redstone. I have more at the house to do the detector rail and such that goes over here so that when the hopper minecart goes around and around and around and picks up all the items from the farm that'll be right above this, they'll all go into a chest over here. So I'm going to do the next set, which will be the power rails. Alright, so we're over here. Got just about everything we need. Just need to make a detector rail really quick. Guess we'll just do that. Alright. So, as for the redstone, I believe it'll be detector rail. Then, yeah, so 2 back, then 1 here, this here, then we need it to go into, this needs to be a hopper, which we have set up right here. So we get this running into a hopper, which should be into there, yes. Alright, next we pop up here, place that on top. It needs to go into a block so that the actual thing stops. We'll put more hoppers and such underneath afterwards. Then, out of this hopper here, we need to run the loop-de-loops. Gotta run a comparator into that with a block behind. It's much easier to do this in creative mode, I will tell you. Alright, then you put this here. And outputted from that, we need a repeater. Redstone line, because we gotta run it underneath and into a block with a redstone torch on top of it. Okay, and that'll kind of loop it around. Then on top of that, we have to, oh, we gotta go back around, because we gotta place a block on top of that with a dot of redstone above it. So we put that, and that, it will be what powers the rail. Perfecto. Then, to actually get this detector rail to pick up on the signal, we need some blocks here so I can actually go out of this. Actually, I placed them wrong because I need to come out of this, feed here, because out of this block we need a redstone repeater. We put this here, into a block with a dot of redstone. And now we can test this thing. So when we put the hopper minecart onto here, it should go out and around and it will loop itself around. Hopefully that's enough powered rails on the actual track itself. We'll have to adjust if we ever run into an issue. But if it doesn't have anything to put into the hopper, then it will leave and continue onward. But if it does have stuff, then this comparator will tell the hopper minecart to stay, and when we feed this downward and into a chest and such down here, we will be just fine to have all of the items deposited in there. Alright, so next, let's build the next level, which is the dirt level where the actual farming will take place. Alright, so here is the next layer. It's basically just a dirt patch right above this glowstone. I put water in here to hydrate all the soil. There's torches up here, and I put torches on the edges to make sure that everything is lit up nice and well so our farmer doesn't die. I think I'm gonna go get some glass and make a nice enclosure around this edge here so our wonderful farmer doesn't fall off, and so that the crops get the direct sunlight growth booster here, so then they will grow even faster. Other than that, we need some more seeds because we can't have our farmer running out of any of his stacks, or else he might pick up wheat, and then that will ruin the entire farm basically. So we need to still collect some more seeds, so that after we give him our 8 stacks, we have to plant all this, and then we can put him in the farm, and he will get to farming. So I'm going to get a lot of sand, probably from that island right over there, and we'll be right on our way. Alrighty, well, here it is with the scaffolding removed over here. So we have our glass outer structure there. And now, we shall feed this guy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shoot, I'm picking them all up because I am standing too close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He should have picked all of those up. I am not getting any back, which means that that was successful. Wonderful. Alright, now it's time for my favorite process, getting him up and into the farm here so that he can get to work. So I think what we're going to do is an awesome piston elevator here, very manually. Bring him up here, flick that switch, get back in the boat. Oh wait, should probably place the next one before I do that. Let's get a block over here, get a block, put that on. Alright, now we can drive forward, and I'm just going to do this until I can get him up and into the farm. Here it is. Off he goes. And yes, perfect. Alright. This man should be good to go. Should start doing his magic momentarily. So we will let him do his thing, and we will do our thing. And next we will put a little glass top on this because I have more smelting in there. Get rid of all of this scaffolding, and then we should be good to go. Here we are, first grown wheat, and our villager is attacking it. Very nice. You see him replant the seed, and there is a beautiful piece of wheat that was just picked up by the hopper cart. Let's go on down. Ow, ow. And I think I might have locked a oh, this hopper is going to be locked, won't it? Pretty sure one of these hoppers is locked. Or it's still inside of the minecart. I believe I have found the issue. It is with this repeater right here. It is actually facing the wrong direction because I am very good at what I do. Alright, so now the hopper. Oh, yep, you can actually see it staying there. Well, if I didn't fall in the hole. Yeah, but it actually stayed there, which means that, yeah, the seeds I put in there, they have come down. Alright, so that means that whenever this thing picks up some stuff, it will stop here at the station. Speaking of which, well, okay, it will always stop there temporarily for a little bit. Because it has to update all the redstone, because that's now set to a forward tick. So, it will always do that. But, now whenever this guy harvests some wheat, you can see he already did a little bit. Oh, I think he just harvested some. So maybe the minecart will pick that up and we'll be able to see it in action. So it's here, should be dropping stuff off. And there we go, our piece of wheat. Beautiful. Alright, so this thing can now run all on its own. And all we have to do is just be in the area, which works out very well because now we have that. Now we have we have wheat and seeds, we have iron and poppies, and then we have whatever the mob drops are. And I don't think this thing's produced very much. Yeah, we have a whole 2 rotten flesh. This thing is extremely slow. I believe it's because I haven't really done much mining underneath here. I need to kind of find a cave system and light it all up underneath, but I have not done that. So that will be a project sometime if we ever need that to be more efficient. Main thing we're looking for out of there is the gunpowder for the rockets, because it's very, very useful for building and just transporting myself. So, I think that will do it for this episode. This wheat farm is plenty good, and eventually we will build the other 3, potatoes, carrots, and beetroots, and they will just go right here, and this should become a very nice automation area. But until next time, I shall see you.